One of the cool things about Moxy Tempe is the rooms. First of all, check out this door. It doesn't say do not disturb, it says disturb. That's fun. How interactive. I feel like I could go down this entire hallway and knock on everyone's door and everyone would be friendly. Let's go in and check out the room. Stash our balloons over here. Look at the bathroom. Plenty of space. Comfortable, cozy. And the bottom of the shower says deep end. Of course, it's Moxy Tempe. You don't really know what you're getting yourself into, right? This is a fun room. It's very hip. Kind of has a 60s, maybe the 70s vibe, much like my outfit. And here we have the bed. And what do we have here? We have a special celebrity guest, Jax Atwell from History Channel show Missing in Alaska. If you haven't seen the show, it's really exciting. It has just a little element of supernatural. It has a lot of discovery. It has a lot of uncovering of really unusual information. And of course, it's Alaska. I think pretty much anything goes up there because the weather's so crazy. Kind of like Phoenix, but frozen. Come on over, I want to introduce you. Hey, how you doing, Jax?
Good seeing you.
Thanks for coming out. Oh, you brought me a cocktail. I'll drink that later. Cool. Thanks for hanging out with us. What did you think about the front area of the hotel? Isn't that fantastic?
Oh yeah, that's definitely interesting.
It's called the Now. It's so different. They don't like to call it the lobby. They like to call it the Now. There are games, lots of places to sit and hang out, have a drink, quiet area where you can chat, get to know each other. So tell us about this show that you did on History Channel. You must have had so much fun shooting this.
Well, I mean, first off, it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I mean,
I don't know who that is, but I'll call you back. How did this show find you?
Well, I was told that if I went and put money on black, it still wouldn't be the 1 in a billion chance that I got to be on it. So it was just being in the right place at the right time.
Wow. And what sort of a process did you have to go through in order to audition for the show? Because I'm sure they had a lot of people that wanted to do this.
Well, the show's got 3 different types of investigators. It's got a paranormal and cryptid type investigator, and then it's also got, you know, Alaskan folklore and history expert. And then it just, I'm the private investigator, the person with former law enforcement experience, you know. So my job is just to be the pragmatic person, keep us to the evidence, you know. But they were obviously looking, what we did was very physical. Out, you know, out in the frontier and stuff out there.
Yeah. How long were you shooting, and how many episodes did you do?
13 episodes.
Okay.
So it was a lot of filming, but we were up there for about 6 months. We got broke up because one of the cast members, one of the investigators, got really hurt. So shattered his foot and had to heal up after surgery. So it was the real Alaska. There's no 911. You're out in the middle of nowhere.
Right, and that's actually part of what was so unusual about Alaska is weather-wise, you encounter so much up there. Anything really happens. It's crazy up there.
Oh yeah, and it's such different terrains. People just think of it as cold, but depending on where you're at, the topography, the weather. I mean, down in Juneau is like a rainforest. You get more rain in Seattle. Really? So I mean, just you have to be prepared for what you're at and where you're at because everything's so different. All the animals are different. I mean, it's huge. You can fit Texas and California with room to spare in Alaska. So it's just hard for us to imagine down here in the lower 48. But it's a massive landmass up there. Yeah,
you think of Alaska, you're like, yeah, who goes to Alaska? Well, you did. That's really cool. So now that you have done the show and you've completed your episodes, what's the craziest thing you saw during all the shooting that you did in Alaska?
Well, anybody that goes to Alaska can tell you the craziest thing to actually see and be under is the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. I mean, actually getting to see it. It's not like a picture, not seeing it on TV, but actually being there and seeing that light show. It's absolutely amazing.
That's awesome. I've never seen it, so I'm really jealous that you got to see that because I think that's otherworldly. I think that's really exciting.
Well, it just changes. You can sit underneath it and watch it change, and it dances. And depending on where the solar flares are coming from and stuff, that changes colors. So you get purples, you can get reds in there, you get yellows and greens.
That's awesome. So now that you are done with the primary shooting, you're done with season 1, is that right? What's your next project? What are you doing next?
Well, I mean, my day job being a private investigator, I'm very busy with that, and I'm still doing a little acting on the side. I had a fight scene coming out in a movie called Split Lip That's coming out this summer. So
nice.
But I just landed a role with David Horn's new film, Drone's Eye. So we'll be filming that in late August.
Where's that going to shoot?
Down in Sierra Vista.
Okay.
So, a lot of it's going to be shot with drones, so it's going to be real interesting.
Because of your background as a private investigator, that's a local business. So why don't you tell our viewers about that business and a little bit of some of the things that you get to do?
Well, my business is Atwell Investigations. We've been in Phoenix for 8 years, and we're a licensed agency with the Department of the DPS, and we pretty much do everything that comes our way. We also handle a lot of things like cold cases and missing persons. Just help the lady find her son that hasn't been able to see for most of her life. So we do a lot of, we take the hard cases. So
sure.
The things that everybody, doesn't really want to touch. It take a little extra love.
Just because you are doing that, that almost sounds like its own TV show. Is there any chance we might see you doing another TV show in the future?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
You know the industry, it's rough.
Well, it is. I know there are so many different things, and I'm sure that you've been approached with a lot of different possibilities now that you've done Missing in Alaska.
Yeah.
And you know what you need to do? Tell everybody your website for your business and your phone number, so if somebody's interested in your services, they know how to get in touch with you.
It's atwellinvestigations.com, pretty easy, and the number for that is 623-229-8005.
This has been so much fun. Thank you so much, Jax, for joining us, and thank you for visiting, everybody. We're here at Moxy Tempe Hotel. Where are we? Moxy Hotel in Tempe, and we'll be back in a little bit. We'll have more investigations with Jax. We'll talk to him. We'll talk to another special guest who's coming, and we'll get to learn a little bit more about the hotel and all of the fun things that they have going on here, especially this summer. And did I mention that the rates are fantastic? This is like this totally young, urban, hip hotel, and it's so much fun. So come on out. They have a DJ tonight starting at 7 o'clock. We'll be back in just a little bit. Thanks for joining us.